Previously on HeartGold Random, we took on the Mahogany Gym, did that pretty well, and started the Rocket Takeover of Goldenrod Radio Tower, and we're still right in the middle of that. So yeah, a few more of these guys to take care of, and then we have to go down to the basement and deal with that little bit of shenanigans, and then eventually we'll be back up here again. So, 4-time grass super effective for the win. And yeah, that was pretty simple. So as we're just going along with fighting these random trainers and what have you, one thing I've been kind of doing in free time, other than this and the revitalized, my revitalized Kaizo 64 playthrough, Kaizo Mario 64 that is sort of getting into that Halloween horror spirit, since we're now into October, and doing different stuff with different horror shows and stuff. Like, I got into watching Zoe. Yeah, I got into watching old episodes of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which, a lot of them I have seriously not seen since sometime in the 90s. Last time I would have seen them on Snick or whenever else they would play them. We'll just go with that. And with that, well, no doubt there's a lot of really cheesy stuff about them. I forgot that, you know, there are a fair amount of, you know, decently creepy moments scattered in amongst all, like, the cheese and amateur hour acting and stuff like that. Like, I was watching one of, I think the most recent one I just got a chance to watch was the Tale of Dark Music, which, if you've never watched the show, if you don't remember, that's, or maybe you vaguely remember, it's basically the one where there's a mysterious room in the kid's basement, and every time he plays music, it sort of summons a monster to try to get out of there. And the one really creepy shot, because I had totally forgotten about this, like, just randomly plays a music track, and there's this, like, big human-sized doll. I mean, I think it's just it's just, you know, the juxtaposition from a shot of the door to sort of like wiggling a little bit, and then the next thing you know, like, this is really uncanny valley doll that's just standing there. Ow, overheat, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, it's just standing there, and it's just like, what's going on with that? You know? And so things like that, I was like, man, I forgot that, you know, even for, you know, kind of like a kid's program, oh man. Thanks for all that recoil. Poor max power. Thank you for not giving me any of that awesome amount of XP for Chansey. Man, that sucks. It's all good. Yeah, I mean, there's some kind of dead episodes. You know, for what's essentially a kids show, you know, centered around horror, and it's still kind of fun to watch. So I've been pretty happy revisiting that. And then, of course, you know, just picking off random horror movies from my collection, which I have an overwhelming abundance of. Like, I have pre-order, there's a big collector's edition set of the Friday the 13th franchise. It's going to be released on the 13th of this month, fittingly enough. And it's got a whole slew of awesome new bonus features, and for at least the first 4 films, I think they did remastered, basically like brand new remastered from the original negative. So for those few, at least, it's going to be the best they've looked, probably. Especially since, let's see what happened to this. I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be the best a lot of them have looked for anyone's ever watched them. Probably at least since they've been in the theater originally. Oh. Everyone's getting hurt. So I'll definitely be looking forward to rewatching some of those. It's been a while since I've watched a bunch of the Friday sequels. Especially some of the later ones. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to revisiting some of those. Alright, so we're gonna head out and we're gonna make a quick pit stop at the Pokemon Center. Oh, yeah. The staircase is over here. Hello. Go down. Yeah, I'm a big fan of horror movies in general. Like I said, I have a few standards that I will always revisit, like the Evil Dead trilogy. All 3 of them are great. Nightmare on Elm Street movies, love that franchise. I love revisiting the Saw franchise. It's like I mentioned, it was like way back during the Cursed Castles playthrough about the new Saw movie that was coming out. It was supposed to come out back in May of this year, but yeah, obviously that got pushed back. And yeah, I believe, officially it's going to be sometime. I forget when next year, but like a lot of things got delayed till next year. It's not horror related, but the next James Bond movie was originally going to coming out in November, and that got moved back. Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, wait, this is the photo room. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Hello. Talking about other stuff, I'm not paying attention to what room I'm going into. Yeah, everyone's cleared out. Hey! Yeah, so James Bond got pushed back to next... I think it was like either April or May. Forget, but... Yeah, I was definitely looking forward to seeing that, since it's going to be the last go-around for... Alright, I think I had to fight... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if it wasn't before I went to the final room in here, but... Hold it! I thought I told you before was this... What I told you before was to deceive you. I thought he would let me tell you, and he would leave me to Lance. Well, he never showed up. No matter. I was planning to defeat you after Lance, but since you're here, I'll repay my debts. Alright, who's ready for more awful shenanigans with that Lapras? Oh, Nidoking. Oh, God. Well, Sonic Boom. That's awesome. Yeah, let's just go ahead with this. Alright, cool. One hit KO for that. Nice. Tauros, okay. So... Probably let Bill Spector in on this action here. Okay, let's see. We'll try the Fireball Magic Coat. My most powerful special move. Dark Void. Ow. Why must I sleep? That's annoying. Ow. You hurt me. Sound Sealer's Awakening. See, I knew I still had some handy junk like that. Ow. That's gonna be bad. Okay. Before we get Assurance to death. Let's try Bug Buzz. Man, this Tauros got some interesting attacks to him. Thank you. Slow Bro. Alright, well we can Bug Buzz you too. Well, that's not going to do much for you. Okay. Yeah, this all is... Yeah, this all is nothing compared to the main event. Meteor Mash? Man, what's going on with that? I don't remember if he had that one before or not. My Paralyzed Hacks has abandoned me. Yeah. That's what we were waiting for. Ingrain! Give me that Paralyzed Hacks already. No, we're still doing this. Okay, so... this is what we want to do, huh? Alright. Don't really like going out of turn, but... Aerial... Really? Yeah, I know about that. And we just need to outlast Lapras without having to resort to weird max power shenanigans. That's all I wanted. Thank God, that was the quickest we've gone through Lapras. I'm gonna have to make a run back to the Pokemon Center after all this. Everyone got hurt. Okay, what do we want to do with you? That could be interesting if he's going to be getting up to Metagross. Is it true what that land... Is what that Lance guy said true? I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love, trust? Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? I just don't understand. But it's not going to end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. Yeah, well... So anyway, and it's a good time to revisit some old horror classics because, yeah, like I said, with a lot of stuff getting glitched out, but yeah, a lot of stuff getting delayed. Not too much in terms of fresh new things to enjoy. Plus, it's also a good excuse to keep up with doing the videos here. And, you know, like, I forget exactly which one in the series it is, because there's a whole bunch of them, but, you know, Cody's doing at least I guess he's going to be doing a few in a series for the Dot Hack games, which makes me kind of think, oh man, another game that keeps sort of getting pushed back into my backlog. I've got the Dot Hack, the last Recode collection that was put out. I got that on the PS4, and I really want to continue on with that. I mean, because I feel like, oh man, I always sort of, it's one of those games where I always kind of start and stop. I have a lot of games kind of like that, although some of them I've kind of given up on. Like, I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I tried starting that a few times. I couldn't call that a bad game. It's more of just the fact that it's like I find myself getting distracted by side quests way too easily in that, and I feel like I'm just spending forever and ever doing, you know, those instead of getting on with the main quest. And I think games like the middle of the Shadow of Mordor, and I started that a few times. Once again, you know, you just constantly find yourself getting taken off like, oh, let me just do this side quest. I'm right here. I'll just do the side quest. And then, yeah, before you know it, like, oh, I just spent like an hour doing that instead of doing anything related to the main quests. And like, oh man. It feels like I'm not getting anywhere, and it's all my own fault. But, yeah, so because I'd love to do that, because I want to play, you know, Shadow of War, the sequel, but you know, I can't do that until I finish the first game, so who knows what happens with that. And it's kind of like with Borderlands. Like, I played the first Borderlands a while back on the Xbox 360, and then, you know, I think it was like a free PlayStation Plus game, was the Handsome Collection, which was pre-sequel, and Borderlands 2 on the PS4. But then it's like, well, it's been so long, I kind of want to play. Ow, Ice Punch. At least that didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to do, but yeah, well, I gotta play it because they remastered the first game. I want to play that again, but yeah, if you ever play Borderlands, that's another game where it's like so many side quests that, you know, that's another game that takes, you know, absolutely forever to play the whole way through. So, you know, what are you gonna do? And then you always have other games that constantly get thrown in your backlog, and it's like not even accounting for, you know, other systems, like, you know, whoops, well, I didn't want to do that, but it's alright. Whatever. I'm poisoned. Well, they didn't do anything too dangerous to me anyway. Yeah, because it's like, oh, you know, like you're setting aside time to, you know, play Pokemon Sword when that came out. You know, that takes your mind off of doing other games because you want to play that for a while. Acid Armor, ugh, that's kind of fun, but thanks, Bob. And I guess it's also part of the trap of, you know, doing the videos here, because, you know, these count as the game that you're playing. Although, with these, you know, I am only playing, like, little bits and pieces at a time. So it's not, like, end of the world. Oh, a great ball. Alright. I don't really feel like dealing with this. I think you just go, yeah, 2 and 3. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with all the trainers, like at least getting onto that one. So that should get me to the door then. I think these random burglars. I think that now he's a writer. Yeah, normally they'd have like fire types and stuff. Ironically, now I'm going to use fire on you. Mewtwo! Wow. Well, that's, that was unexpected. I mean, you're kind of used to seeing legendaries pop up, but hey, it's Mewtwo! Well, that's, I think last video I had Mew show up, so fair enough. Cool. Alright. No mercy for you. Full heal, alright. Alright, we'll take care of you as well. I don't feel like playing around with the doors enough to take care of him. Writer Esteban. Of course, with Esteban, that just kind of makes me think of Mass Effect 3. Yeah, your one crew member, Steve Cortez, and of course, your one squad mate always calls him Esteban because he always nicknames everyone. Alright. So I've gone through you. Well, why not? Earth power, sure. That's an interesting one, huh? Yeah, speed boost, that's funny. Yeah, it's a shame my only real physical move is a fire type move. Because Vaporeon's egg bomb. Yeah, Vaporeon's good on special defense, but bad on regular defense. Well, should be weak enough that I can just take him out with this anyway. Cool. Alright, so yeah, we're getting... probably won't be able to finish up in this video yet, but all things considered, we're still not that far off from doing it at least as fast as we did the original Gen 2 version. And that's with, you know, the tediousness of all the same mons pretty much showing up constantly. Yeah, because we gotta do all this junk first. Florentine, I swear I keep seeing that come up. Well, we got what we need for you. Poison. Hey! Yeah, luckily that's a special move, and Leafeon is a physical attacker. Not bad. And then I guess in terms of other horror movies, one thing I like revisiting it constantly, not even necessarily just around here, but just because like it's on Netflix or something like that, is going through like Twilight Zone, and especially now, because there's so many great episodes of that. It's such a great show, great classic TV series, and you're not even necessarily just cherry picking like the fan favorite ones, just sort of going through everything, you know, episode by episode. It is one of those things where, especially like with movies and TV shows, man, if you go back and tell, you know, 90s kid me, like how easy it would be to watch all these different things, like without having to go with like, oh, you can only pick one thing from Blockbuster or whatever other video rental store we were living nearby, and you know, yeah, you can. It's like easy to stream everything because pretty much everything's on one stream or another. A razor claw. Yeah, and I was like, oh man, I wouldn't have believed you. Okay, so we're gonna go through all here. Yeah, I think we'll deal with this, finish dealing out with the basement here, and then got to heal up and finish off the Goldenrod Radio Tower in the next segment. But yeah, I do miss, you know, the video rental stores, like, because I can remember when I was really young, there was one that was inside, like, I guess the grocery store that we would always go to. Like, I remember always, like, it was at the far end of it, like, they had their own video rental spot. So that was always, like, a great treat, like, oh, you know, do it, like, maybe, like, once a week for, like, maybe, like, go on Friday or something and rent a movie for the weekend. Something like that. And then, you know, bring it back to horror, because I know a movie I rented at least several times, and I just have memories of renting it, like, many different occasions, was Nightmare on Elm Street 5. I don't know why I got so fixated on that installment specifically. Like, I don't know if it was maybe the one time I went there that I was going to rent one, and maybe that was the only one that was in. Oh god, dig, this is going to hurt. But yeah, I rented that a bunch of times. And the kind of the funny thing about that, Protect, why are you doing this? Yeah, the funny thing about Nightmare 5 on the VHS was technically like an unrated cut of it. Like a couple of the death scenes were unedited. Like, now if you were to watch it on anything today, like Blu-ray or streaming or whatever, they only have the R-rated version. So it's one of those things I have, you know, just memories of, like, yeah, when I finally, like, later on, like, got it on, I think I originally got the Nightmare Collection on DVD, and I saw that, I'm like, wait, what happened with that? Oh. Okay, so waiting out this sleep is not a good idea. Okay, now, status healer's awake. And yep. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why, but yeah, I rented that one, and that one's like always been a sentimental favorite of mine in the Nightmare franchise. Even though, like, anytime I see them discussed, like, a lot of people like absolutely hate that one, which, yeah, I guess fair enough. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to argue its merits necessarily, but I don't know. I've always really liked that one. Like I said, I know I rented like a bunch of other movies probably from there, but that's like the only one I have like a lot of memories, just because I know I rented that one multiple times. Okay, yeah, let's take care of you. So yeah, Halloween, like, I like Halloween a lot. Like, I know, I don't have much reason to do it anymore, but, like, I don't, like, post a lot of things on Facebook. I'm, like, more like, oh, someone says, you know, if someone posts something, I'll, like, comment on that, but I don't make many posts for myself. But, like, pretty much every Halloween, like, I would always do, like, a Halloween countdown, and like I would do it from like the Silver Shamrock from Halloween 3, because another one of those I like Halloween 3, and it's one of those things where I'm glad to see that it's sort of become a bit more appreciated. I mean, not to say it's like some like great misunderstood classic necessarily, but just one that was always kind of given a bad rap because it's the one without Michael Myers. But yeah, so I always do that, like, you know, oh, you know, hey, however many more days till Halloween, you know, do something funny. But yeah, like, the handful of people that I knew on Facebook that kind of knew and appreciated the joke don't really use Facebook anymore, so it's like, am I just, you know, just doing it to, like, amuse myself or whatever? So, you know, who cares? Alright, we got all that stuff taken care of. Taking it to the first floor. I can pick up the extra stuff here that we've been accumulating from him. Get ready for a lot of berries. Oh yeah, random hyper potion. So this is what you spend my money on? Okay, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and deal with lag. And since we're conveniently right across the street from the Pokemon Center, we can refresh everyone. And it's one of those things that theoretically I might be able to, but I don't want to have this segment go on, you know, too insanely long. So yeah, I think I'll just leave just leave doing the rest of the radio tower till next time, because then yeah, I can finish that up and we'll be able to do that, and then probably be able to do the ice path at the very least. So, you know, get both of those sort of taken care of. So we'll just go ahead and open that. And, yeah, we'll call that a segment, I guess. So, yep. And, yeah, then I guess until next time, we'll finish off this and be on our way once again. But that'll be next time. Later, everybody.